Hey guys, this is Tammy Golden, and today is 12/31/2022, and I know many of you are desperately awaiting 2023, preparing for a new year, a new season, a new thing in your life, in your business. And I was just having an epiphany while I was getting out the shower, getting dressed, and I was just thinking of just experiences and things that I've experienced this year, and a lot of things I want to leave. I'm leaving behind for 2022, as we do every year. But I was also thinking, let me share this with someone who may need to hear it. If you've experienced any kind of setback, any kind of just something that has kind of shaken you off your rock a little bit. We all may be in a space, sit in a space, and something happens and it starts to live in our head and we can't let it go. And if you've been carrying it all year, you've been carrying it all year. And I want to encourage you to make peace with it. Make peace with it. Whatever it is, whoever it is, because you can't carry it into 2023. You can't make room for anything new if you are harboring hurt and pain and uncertainty and I don't understand why that happened. You're going to have to make peace with it and let it go. Okay? One, because you gotta just even if you don't understand, pray that eventually the understanding may come. Sometimes you don't even need to understand it. What's happened is happened, and you have to let it pass, or bury it, hatch it, or whatever it is to move forward. You cannot let past experiences paralyze you from moving forward into what God has for you, what the universe has for you, because it will cripple you, and it could just be the smallest thing that you still want to know why. Well, or something that you're still trying to belabor that isn't working. If something isn't working, it isn't working. Like, how much more proof do we need? And guess what? I am one of those people that will beat a dead horse, because I have a little bit of OCD when it comes to achieving things and making things work. And there's a lot of things that I made work that didn't need to work, only for me to find out I needed to let it go. But anywho, I'll say, if it ain't working, let it go. Okay, there's no reason to hold on to people, places, spaces, things, and ideas and situations that have not served a purpose. They have not fulfilled their obligation. They just have not delivered what the promise or the idea of the promise could have been. Maybe it wasn't a promise. Maybe it was just the idea in your head that, oh, this is my idea. Accept that it's not working and let it go. Because the longer you hold on to it, you leave no space for new opportunity. Okay? All we can do is learn from those experiences. We learn from our mistakes. They become the biggest lessons, and sometimes the most costly lessons. But the importance of it is that you get the lesson. Okay? That is the most important thing, is that you get the lesson so that you can learn what you need to learn, unlearn, reprogram, do what you need to do so that you don't go that route again. So that you don't do that thing again. Okay? That's the most important thing. And leave it in 2022. If you can't get clarity on that, get you a piece of paper. Write down what worked. Write down what didn't work. Tear it in half. Everything that didn't work, let it go. Let it go. It's okay to start new. It's okay to bury the hatchet. All right. The next thing I want to talk about is I've experienced it, and I've spoken with a few people recently that are experiencing, opposition. In this new culture, you know, TikTok, hip hop, everybody talking about their ops, you know, in the Cardi B voice, talking about their ops. Yes, you will always have opposition. Let that go too. Let your ops go. Because you're going to miss out on your opportunities dealing with your opposition. Okay? We give life to the ops when we communicate with it or them. Okay? And what does that look like? Ops can come from different places. Ops in your business. Ops in your family. Yeah. Ops in your friends. Okay? People pretending to be, you know, supporters of your business, but they're really ops. They'll find themselves, or they'll try very hard to work with you, only to seize an opportunity to bite you. See, a snake has to get close enough to you to bite. He can't bite you from over there. So that's why it's important for you to protect your space. Everybody ain't coming to help you. They're coming to help themselves. They're coming to help themselves. So we be so quick to, oh, you want to help me? Come on. Oh yeah, the more the merrier. You better guard your space. I don't care who it is. A snake can't bite you over there. Okay? And you need to have all of your senses alert. You need to be very clear of who's on your team and who's not. I've been bitten by people that have gotten the closest to me. And I'm not talking about this year, in previous years. I remember someone stole some, proprietary information about my business. But I remember how hard that person wanted to work for me. They almost wanted to work for me for free. They wanted to stay over. They want to spend the night. I'll help you. I'll help you do whatever you need me to help you do. They were begging to help me. And so finally I said, okay, here's your opportunity. And they let that opportunity turn them into an op. They stole pertinent information. And they were so bold that they even went back and told people that they did. And I was like, congratulations, sis. You got the information. Now run the play. Run the play. Because what's for me is for me. And what's for you is for you. But you can't take what's for me and run my play. See, you don't have my strategy. You don't have my why. You haven't had my cries. It's not, my success is tied to my purpose and what God has for me. So you could steal as much information as you want, but you can't run my play. You can't run my play. So I'm never worried about people like that, but it's just disheartening when you invest and you trust people. Okay? People who offend you, your ops, pray for them. Pray that God heals whatever is in them where they feel like they have to position themselves against you. They have to become your opponent. Because they're not doing the work in their life to realize that that's not the position that they want to be in. Especially when you call yourself supporting someone. You call yourself supporting someone's vision, someone's dream, and all of a sudden you're here to take advantage of them. Hold on, my light went off. You're here to take advantage of them. You're here to take advantage of their shortcomings as your own opportunities. Some people just come to support you, waiting for you to fall, waiting for you to stumble. And then that's their opportunity. Hey, guess what? I saw you fall. That's my opportunity. You owe me something. You owe me something. Yeah, I know you made a mistake, but I'm here to cash in. I'm here to cash in on your my opportunity is your failure, your mistake. I want more. Give me more. See, someone who really, really, really is on your team, they see you fall. They don't want to take advantage of you. They want to help you get up and help you dust your knees off and dust your shoulders off and say, all right, you okay? You good? Okay? So know what circles you're in. Know the people that you left in. Remember, the snake can't bite you unless he gets close to you. The dog can't bites the hand that feed him unless you're this close to you. You have to be feeding him. So they get close to you and it hurts because it's people that you said, okay, and if you're not a people who, if you're a person like me who already likes to be left alone, I like to be left alone. Don't bother me. But you decide, I'm going to open up my space and let people in. And here they go. Here we go again. Okay. You know, and I'm laughing at it, but I've experienced these things, not just this year, in previous years. So I'm tying all this together because somebody may be going through this right now. You got to start to vet people in 2023. You got to start to vet people. Who are they? What do you want? How do you really add to what I'm doing? I don't mind helping people at all, but why are you here? Ask yourself, why are you here? Okay? Because everybody doesn't just see the opportunity. You can be offering them an opportunity and they decide, I want the opportunity and I want to be the op. It doesn't work like that. Okay, you're going to want to protect your peace. And sometimes that means to, you know, you got to guard the gate of your space. When you know, when you hear a name or a number rings on your phone that disturbs your spirit, trust your spirit. Trust your God-given spirit that this not something is not going good behind this. Okay? Most of all, I want to encourage you to make sure you remove the chaos and the clutter. Some things are just chaotic. They don't make sense because it's to distract you. In order to have success and have peace, it's not just about success, but you can't have success without having a whole lot of peace. And you can't have a whole lot of peace if you are involved in chaos and clutter. Okay? If it's just always some drama every time you pick up the phone, every time you open the email, we have got to learn to let people go. You got to let people go in your business. And I'm talking to business owners, business, team members, even your audience. Everybody can't grow with you. Your business will always be evolving. Your values should always be defined, but you may be increasing that value. And with that increased value, maybe some people don't see the value at your business's next level. Doesn't mean you got to stay at this level so everybody can be happy. Because if your business is called to serve a purpose and called to serve a people, it's going to be constantly growing. And those who are designed to go with you are going to grow with you, with your brand. My brand changes lives. It helps elevates my industry. It helps my stylists are earning more money. They're enjoying their lives with their families more. They're working smarter, not harder. Everybody's not here for that. There's some people who are just at the bottom. They want to stay at the bottom. So they'll find reasons. Oh, your product costs too much, or this or that, or what. All right. I get it. You're entitled to your opinion. That doesn't mean we're not going to keep growing. Maybe we've outgrown you. Okay. So if you're in business or you're in a space where your audience is just not there for you anymore. And I'm not saying that they need to be there for you, but there's a disconnect. You need to keep growing and exposing yourself and sharing your message and your purpose with the right people that are attracted to your business. Okay, you have to stay in front of the people that are attracted, not the people you think should be doing business with you, but the people who find you and discover, oh, this is something I need. I can use this. This will help me. This creates value for my audience as well. So I want to be a part of this that is going on. Not people who every time you look up in the email, they want to, and another thing, I think you should, okay, so start your business. If I'm doing it so wrong, and I'm not perfect, but if I'm doing it so wrong, then maybe this isn't the business for you. Okay, you have to recognize those ops come in all shapes, sizes, and I'm telling you, they're gonna come from the people. I've been offended most from the people closest to me than people who didn't know me. At least the people who don't know you, at least they respect you enough that they're gonna move. If they have a suggestion, if there's a problem, they're going to come in peace. But your biggest offenses comes from people that you get comfortable with, and they feel comfortable enough offending you. But you can correct that. Put some space and distance in between that. Put some space and distance in between that. And although I believe in forgiveness, I believe even more in change behavior. Because people can say, I'm sorry, but I want to see it in your actions. And it's okay to have forgiveness and still have separation. It's totally okay. So some things are not meant to be. Some situations are not meant to be. If they're not in alignment, they're just not in alignment anymore. So don't force anything, you guys. Don't force anything into 2023 that I'm going to fix something. Sometimes the biggest fix is that it's broken. This pen right here is glass. I've had this pen for about 12, I'm going to say about 15 years. I ain't going to tell you where this pen come from. I used to be a part of a business, and this was one of the bonuses. I had about 15 of these. Some of them broke. Some things are unfixable. If this pen breaks, it can't be fixed. Actually, a little corner of it has broke off. There should be a second leaf up there. But some things can't be fixed, and that's okay. When this pen is broke, it is done. And I can't cry over that. I really like this pen. But when it's done, when it's broken, it is done. So my point is, you don't have to fix everything. Sometimes the brokenness is the fix. Throw it in the trash. When this pen breaks, it will go in the trash. And I'm not going to go out looking for another pen like this. I'm just enjoying this pen for as long as I have it. Who knows how long I'll have it. But you get my point. So you guys, 2023, let it go. Let it go. Your own mistakes. Stop trying to, right your wrongs. Forgive yourself. And if you've offended somebody, ask for forgiveness and then move on. Because 2023, there's not going to be any space for that. You will cripple yourself carrying all this baggage and, okay, I'm in it. Oh, it's 2023, it's new, but I'm coming in with all this junk and I'll sort it out in 2023. No, you're going to waste time in 2023. And you know how valuable time is. You're going to waste time in 2023 trying to figure it out, trying to clean up messes. Some messes don't need to be cleaned out. Some of you have been hoarding dysfunction, hoarding your ops because you want to keep them close to you so you can see what they're going to do next to you. Stop telling the same story, girl. Let me tell you what she did now. Let me tell you what he did now. They can only do it if you keep letting them do it. Get rid of them. I'm so quick to get people out of my life. I just have learned a long time ago. Stop hoarding. When they go to clean the hoarder's house, that shit don't need to be sorted out. It's become so much junk. Just pull up the dumpster. Bring in the junk, guys, and throw that shit out. Throw it out. Let that shit go. and start fresh and then clean up. But some of you guys, I'm trying to sort through all the little tiny pieces of, well, I wonder what can I hold? Well, if I can fix them, I can fix that. Well, if they would just do this, or if this situation. No, sometimes the change is you saying, enough of that. No, canceled. Bye. No, we ain't doing that no more. Get somebody else to do it. That's my new slogan in 2020. Get somebody else to do that. Not me. She ain't got time. 2022 is very unveiling. I don't know about you guys. It was very, I've seen a lot. It's been a long 2022. I learned a lot about myself. Things that I need to fix in me, on me, that I've already let it go. It's okay. Nobody's perfect. We are trying to live in this perfection and paint this picture to the world, to social media, that things are perfect. They are not perfect. They are not perfect. Be real with yourself. Doesn't mean you have to let everybody know your business, but be true to yourself and just change. It's okay to change. It's okay to be different if it's for the better. And everybody ain't gonna like it, but who cares what everybody thinks? Who cares what everybody thinks? You got to do what's best for you. Peace. The biggest thing you can do is create peace in your life. Whatever that looks like for you. P-E-A-C-E, peace. Because that's the most important thing. People's healths and lives are being affected by stress and pain and things that they're carrying and holding on and harboring to. And they're trying to fix everybody. You can't fix people. You are not responsible to fix people. You're only responsible for how and why you choose to deal with those people. You can't fix them. Let them fix themselves. And maybe they don't even know they need to be fixed. And maybe they don't need to be fixed. Maybe you just need to work on you. Because if you work on you, you'll realize, I ain't even trying to be around them no more. It ain't them, it's me. Me trying to fix them. I'm looking at their shortcomings when I need to be looking at my own shortcomings and fixing me. And when you fix you, then that may turn the attraction off from even why you're associated with that person. And you can start to go a different way. And you guys will take your separate ways instead of you like, man, I just wish they would do this and that. And it's why I see the potential. You don't see the potential in others because you don't see the potential in yourself. You can't worry about other people. Well, they could be doing this and you could be minding your own business. You could be minding your own business and not worried about people that ain't living up to what you think they're and it's good to think highly of people, but don't think so highly of people that you get consumed with changing them and fixing them. The only person you can fix is yourself. The only person you control is yourself. Work on you. Because when you're doing your work, you ain't got time. You ain't got time to check on nobody else. And if you're really, really doing your work, if those people are inspired by you, truly, they may see whatever they need to see about themselves and do their work, and you can grow together. Sometimes you have friends and family members that, you know, you're on the same page and your lives are somewhat parallel and you can grow together. And there's some people you just grow apart from. And that's okay. You've got to be okay with that. All right, you guys? 2023. Be free. Be free. Deliver yourself from clutter, thoughts of people, chaos, anything that disturbs your peace, and anything that is not on the path of your purpose. Whether that's prosperity or whatever it is. Servanthood, if you choose to be a servant or whatever that is, whatever God called you to do, you can do it better when you can do it in peace. Okay? So you guys, be well and enjoy your 2023. Get ready. Get ready. This was a very eye-awakening year. You just didn't know what you didn't know about people, about situations, even things about yourself. You learn about yourself. Because we were all living, I think for 2020 to 22, we've been living in the fog of the pandemic. And the smoke is clear now. And we can see a little bit better. And so let's just go into 2023 in peace and prepared to move and be on purpose. All right, you guys. See you next year.